Already cancelled. Already cancelled.
Hello and welcome. This is Already Cancelled. Thank you for being here. This is our What's Popping edition. Yes, the latest and greatest trending stories from the week. Yaz, you have it covered.
Oh, this week we've had Drake's penis revealed.
Yes.
We had LeBron James's feet revealed. But first and foremost, guys, before we get into that, we want to talk about the Apple Vision Pro.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The weirdest thing I've seen in a very, very long time. Not because of the product itself, but how stupid people look using it in public. So this thing got released, I think, like late last week in America. The price of it, pretty ridiculous. It's about $5,000 to $6,000 Australian.
That's I don't know.
It's a lot.
It is. You put this thing on your head. It's augmented reality. You can set up TV screens, computer screens. You can connect it to your actual laptop and use the keyboard, a whole bunch of weird shit like that. But people are choosing to use it not only in their office and at home, but they're using it outside in parks. They're using it when they're going for walks. They're using it on airplanes.
I've seen someone on a public, on a train.
On a train.
Yeah.
And they're like, they've got it on and they're doing the touchy stuff.
Get used to it.
It's like an iPad.
Get used to it.
Basically.
And a laptop, an iPad, a phone. Get used to it, everybody. That is the future.
It's kind of
100% the future.
It's
phones,
cool.
laptops, all that stuff is going to be obsolete in 10 years.
Do you really believe that people are going to be walking around with these glasses on their head?
I think it will.
I think it'll become normal.
Because it's so epic.
Well, but it'll become accessible to everyone. As the price gets lower.
It won't get lower.
It will get lower. There'll be competitors, 100%.
Has the iPhone, when the iPhone first came out, did it become lower? It's an Apple thing.
It kept getting more expensive. It kept getting more expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but that's an Apple. But like you always get competitors who do the cheaper version
exactly,
of that.
but not this particular device. No, not the Apple one.
Well, you really think it's going to stay at $8,000 though?
Yeah,
Or like
because you think about it.
yeah.
How much did your laptop cost? If you get a good laptop up to date
5.
with the new chips and stuff, you get like $5,000, right?
Yeah.
And a phone on top of that's another $2-3 grand.
Yeah,
that's $8,000. Why get a new laptop and a new phone
that's
where you can just get the Apple Pro Vision that does all of that and more?
He's got a point, but I just don't feel like it's going to become like normal to be walking around with this thing until they figure out a way to make them just glasses.
Yeah,
like
which will
slick.
happen.
Just normal slick, like what Avnisha's wearing right now.
Yeah, no,
even though they're about the size of Vision Pro anyway.
You pay $8,000 for these, I'll tell you
But
that
there'll
much.
be 3 versions. There'll be like slim version, fat version, and like and like black version. You know what I mean? Like they'll have all these executive version. So like it'll be like you'd have to like the slimline one would be what all the cool people would wear.
Yeah.
I've got the slimline Vision Pro. You know what I mean?
That sounds sick. Slimline Vision Pro.
Trademark.
Don't think that's how it works.
Damn.
That's how it works. No, but it's, you know what? I'm actually excited for it. I think it'll be really good when we can streamline everything and make it easy for like just doing everything at once. You know?
Yeah, but you see, this is the thing. Like, I saw this thing on Instagram last night, and it was someone talking about it, and he uses ChatGPT DALL-E image creation as a tool to showcase how the world's like grown.
Yeah.
And it's like give me an image of 1950s kids.
Of how people connect. Is that what he was? I think I saw the same one.
They give me an image of 1950s kids, and then it was kids playing outside with the cars, and then he did the 70s, and they all had like the disco stuff on. Then he did the 2000s, and kids were on their phones, and then he did the 2030s, and every kid had an Apple Vision Pro. And the whole world around them was like destroyed, and like looked like not war torn, but looked very similar to like close to an apocalyptic world. But because like think of the movie Ready Player One. That is literally.
I need to watch that.
You need to. If you haven't seen Ready Player One, watch it. That is exactly what is going to happen. And I even saw somewhere that they're trying to create a game like it.
Wow.
It is epic movie. But yes,
that freaks me out that it makes it war torn, like it makes it look apocalyptic. The DALL-E, like it generates that. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, because I think it's just saying like the world will become dull because
no one
cares about reality anymore. They just care about what's
augmented reality.
Well, that's the only thing that freaks me out is when they create augmented reality to the point where like you start, buying property in like a virtual
it's already
world.
Happened. What do you mean? That's what NFTs are.
Yeah, but like Sims, right? Like you create an actual world, like you buy a plot of land in this virtual reality.
The meta universe. You can go buy property right now. You can go buy space.
A sandbox. Have you never heard of Sandbox before?
It's very weird.
No.
Yeah, Sandbox was literally buying property in the digital world. You can buy a block of land.
Oh my gosh, why aren't we all doing this right now?
Well, who says we haven't?
Have you bought a plot of land?
Maybe.
I've bought acreage.
You're lying. You're a bullshit.
He has bought an entire planet.
Because I can.
But this is the time.
This is when that rush came through. Remember that big rush of NFTs?
Yeah.
And then everyone got over it.
But I feel like,
just hold on to it because this is all getting created, and then soon you'll be able to live in it or at least experience life in it.
that will be sad though when like everyone just like has a more exciting life in augmented reality as opposed to reality.
But everyone's all doom and gloom.
You got to remember the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. Two different things. So virtual reality is when you enter a whole new world.
Right.
Nothing around you here matters when you're in virtual reality.
Yeah.
But augmented reality is when you change your actual reality using a virtual assistant. So for example, the Vision Pro. Let's say you're in your living room.
Yes.
You can actually still see your living room and you can still sit on your couch and you can still walk around the house.
Gotcha,
you
but
just change certain things where you can put a TV here that's not actually there. It's just in your Vision Pro or a computer screen over here.
Well, that's one of the videos that I saw the other day as well was a guy that had his whole house set up with the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
So you had a TV on a wall where there was no TV. He had a Gordon Ramsay YouTube video up in the kitchen ready to go when he starts cooking. He has a to-do list and a shopping list on his fridge.
That's sick.
And you're walking around the entire house and you walk to another room and there's a screen set up in there. And then there's like all these things. It's like, I was like, whoa, if that's technology now.
Yeah.
That's just unbelievable. Like I can't believe how incredible this technology is.
Well, you know what they say? They always go there, like, the theories are that they're always more advanced than what they give out to the public.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine
100%.
what they have if we're this far.
Is the bridge. This is just the bridge, guys.
Right.
To where they want it to head.
Guys, 4K television, don't forget, 4K television was like invented in the early 2000s. It wasn't released to us till like 2010 onwards.
Actually?
Yeah. They just had all this other technology that they hadn't released to us and they want to make the money.
Or was it that they didn't have the network to support it?
No, they could have released it. They just said, why should we sell 4K when we can sell them HD right now?
And they'll pay for it.
It's still an upgrade.
Slow drip.
Wow.
Talking about HD, there's a photo that I've sent to you guys on Instagram if you want to open it up.
My laptop's 4K, so
okay, this might be 4K. It's a photo of LeBron James's foot exposed.
What?
Is that a secret? That's why he plays so well?
Guys,
he looks like his toes are arguing with each other.
He's what the
like they're putting each other in a headlock.
Oh no. That's obviously because he's played basketball for years. I'm assuming that's
the damage to his feet from playing basketball for so long. But
have you seen ballet dancers and like when they over years what happens to their feet?
I haven't, but is it worse? But is it worse than that?
Someone said in the comments, it looks like they're throwing up gang signs.
Oi, LeBron, fuck man, you're worth a couple million. Go fix your feet, bro.
No.
Go get some surgery. That's fucked up.
Why would he get surgery on his this is his feet are what support him and his amazing game play. Why he can't mess with that.
Brother, his pinky toe
doesn't know it's a pinky.
Yeah, his pinky toe is confused. His pinky toe is not on the side.
No,
it's on top.
I feel bad because you know what? You know why? I have an issue similar. It doesn't look like that, but like any photo of me, I have to crop my feet out because they don't look right.
I've seen your feet, Nishi. It's no.
Okay, hold on.
Get your foot out.
No, I got to find a photo. No, because now it looks normal, but when I wear heels, because my pinky.
I've got a video of your foot wearing heels at your birthday.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you can see it clearly on that, but yeah, every time my feet are in heels, the pinky
tries to escape,
but it looks really weird, and so I have to cut it out. So I'm like, maybe it's just a bad angle.
What the fuck? You can't fake that.
That's directly.
Do you know what it looks like? Do you know what it actually looks like? It looks like his pinky is trying to talk to his big toe, and his big toe's trying to hide from the pinky.
Yeah, he does. Look, here's the thing, right? It's footwear. It's all about the footwear. Yeah. It's not about the game. It's not about anything else.
It's the footwear.
The thing is that we put on shoes so young before our feet even develop. Have you seen those videos showing how shoes actually affect the growth of your feet?
No.
And the growth of your toes?
No.
So like our feet are meant to be spread out like our hands are.
Yeah.
Our toes are meant to be spread out like our hands are. Right.
No,
if you look at a lot of like tribal people, you'll see their feet because I don't wear shoes. You'll see their feet and their toes are like really like wide.
Not to that extent.
Oh, because obviously your fingers are longer, but you know what I mean.
Well, you're making it look like we have fucking
but it's meant to be. Well, it's meant to be not that big of a gap, but it's meant to be evenly like a nice width to your foot. But shoes, you're in them 10 hours a day, sometimes 8 hours a day, whatever. Your shoes actually force your toes to like to like come to a point.
Yeah,
and that's why you get people like that have those big toes hiding from the other toes and stuff like that.
Because it's grown incorrectly.
Oh my God.
What?
That's what feet are meant to look like?
Yeah.
Like what?
God, that's what feet are meant to look like.
I don't think it's meant to look like that.
Make sure that image goes up, right?
Obviously, of course.
Well, you know what that reminds me of, though, is like the Chinese tradition, like years and years ago.
They bound the feet?
Yeah, they would call it I'm looking up here, but the tiny golden lotus feet. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but they basically break the girl's toes and arches because they bind them to the sole of the foot with cloth, and that's meant to make them have like a better life, essentially.
And it's like the smaller the feet, the more attractive and stuff.
Yeah, that's
awful. That's abuse.
Yeah, of course.
That's awful abuse.
I could really feel my feet right now just from this topic.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What are we
LeBron is fine.
Let's just quickly rate LeBron's feet out of 10 before we move on. I give him a 1 out of 10 on that.
As in attractiveness?
Yeah.
No, his foot.
Yeah, rate his foot out of 10.
Yeah, okay. Obviously, it's a 1 out of 10.
That is fucked.
But he's fine. He's doing fine. He's making money. He doesn't care about his feet, I don't think. Well, maybe he does.
Brother, fix your feet. You've got the money to do it.
Nah, I wouldn't
don't
fix
forget,
it.
It's the feet that made him the greatest basketballer. Let's hope his missus doesn't have a foot fetish.
Obviously not. She's got a money fetish for sure. All right, from one great basketball player to someone that's considered the GOAT in the music industry, Drake. Mm-hmm. Have you guys seen the leaked video?
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen the leaked video of Drake's penis?
Why is it? No. I've seen it. I've heard people talk about it everywhere, but
I've got it up here if you want it.
I do not want to see it. No.
It's bad. It is bad. So I'll tell you what it is. It's Drake. Okay. I'll explain it to you while I watch it. Maybe I'll turn it down for this one. Let me just turn it down.
He's on a plane.
He's on a plane.
No, he's on a jet. His private jet, isn't it?
Well, you got to realize that his plane, his private jet, is a 747. So he's got a big ass fucking plane. It's not just a normal small jet. No. So this guy's got it's similar to like Air Force One size wise. It's got offices. It's got living rooms. It's got a bedroom. So he's laying on the bed on this flight. He's got no pants on, and he's recording himself through a mirror while swinging his very large appendage around, and then what looks like to be him masturbating on camera. It's a 10-second clip. It got released. People were debating whether it was Drake or not. Firstly, who has a bedroom on a plane?
Yeah, but how do you know it's on a plane? Because you heard
it sounds like it's on a plane, yeah.
You can hear the sound.
You can hear the sound of the plane, right? But then we've had Aiden Ross, a good friend of Drake's.
YouTuber, right?
He's a streamer. He's an online streamer. He's good friends with Drake. He sent Drake a voice message and Drake responded. Now, in this response, it kind of sounds like Drake is admitting that the video is him. Have a listen to it.
I'm still live, bro. We were just looking at the shit. It's like crazy, bro. Like, god damn. You're blessed with your voice. You're blessed with performing. You're blessed to be you. You're blessed to be number one. But you're also blessed to have a fucking missile. Oh, he just texted me. He put like 8 laughing emojis. Said this might be my next album intro. Oh, great. Well, hey, at least we made the cut. Yeah, bro, I'm still live.
Sounds like
when he said made the cut, did he mean because Drake's circumcised? He made the cut? He cut his skin off?
Oh, I don't think he's talking about his penis there. I think he's talking about the...
he made the cut to get on the album.
Yeah, so the voice message that Aiden Ross sent him.
And that's the only thing Drake has said about this.
Yeah, apparently he posted something on his story too, which gave it a bit of credit that the video is his, but I haven't seen it.
There's a lot of comments that people are saying that he leaked it, which I don't think. Why would he do that?
Well, he's the number one trending thing right now today on Twitter. Twitter and what's the other one?
X, you mean?
Oh, whatever the fuck you want to call it, X. He's trending hard.
Do you know what's interesting about this?
I feel bad.
So a surgeon has come out named Dr. Miami. I'm sure you've heard of him before.
Sounds like a celebrity name.
I think he does like celebrity surgeries. I don't know. But he's come out and he confirmed that penis enlargement surgeries exist at the same time that Drake's alleged manhood has gone viral, and people are trying to say that he's associating it with Drake's penis, that it was an enlarged penis, like was surgically made and larger.
I would believe it. Like, what are the chances?
What?
What are the chances of being one of the most successful artists on the planet and having a big penis?
You're blessed. That's a big blessing.
God might have just been really happy that day when he made Drake.
It's like, not only are you going to be one of the most successful musicians on earth,
but like,
but a lot of girls are in the comments saying it's not that impressive. A lot of girls are coming out saying it's skinny. I don't get what the hype's about. That they weren't that impressed. Like they're all talking about they're saying that it's not like they're all talking about the girthness of it. And like, other people coming out and saying, you're obsessed with this, but you're not obsessed with homelessness. I mean, there's a lot of like weird, like
why is anyone associating Drake's penis with homelessness?
I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like,
people are just fucking weird. But anyways,
but the whole really quickly with the penis enlargement thing, like, is that a common surgery?
I wouldn't say it's
never
common.
Heard of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how it's done.
I definitely know there's a reduction surgery.
There's a reduction surgery?
Yeah, there's reductions. And once you go back, once you do it, you can't go back, obviously.
No, obviously, yeah.
Well, apparently you can, because you can get it larger. How would they get it larger?
Well, I don't know. Dr. Miami says, yes, penis enlargement surgery exists. And but everyone kept on tagging him in all these posts on X. So.
Yeah.
Look, if you've got a very small penis, I understand why you'd get an enlargement. Like your own confidence. Like I know some guys that probably. Well, I don't know any guys, but I'm saying I would assume that if they had a very small penis, it'd be very bad for their self-esteem in certain situations.
Right.
So I get that. But if you just want to make yours extra large, I don't understand that.
Well, but I think it just shocks me because it just seems so invasive. But I mean, there's so many surgeries out there that are invasive. So like, I get it. But, I remember going down a rabbit hole, and this is like, I'm kind of pivoting here, but this is really interesting nonetheless, that people get like what do you call it? Like a rod in their legs to become taller.
Taller, yeah.
And there's like a whole documentary about it.
It's like one of the most painful things to go through.
And it's big in India.
Do you know what they do? Do you know the actual process of it? It's fucked up.
Yeah, like don't they
cut it in half?
It breaks your bones.
Yeah.
So what they do is they'll like, let's say this is my leg.
Yeah.
They'll put a bar through here and a bar through here. And what they do is every day they twist it a little bit.
To make it,
to stretch it, which actually puts small cracks in your bone. And then that bone heals itself. And they do it again and again.
It's like silly like braces. The one turn every day that forces it into a certain shape.
Oh God, why would anyone do that?
But it's so sad. Like you hear some of the stories that they share, and like some people have successful stories, but a lot, like, there's quite a few people who talk about how it's ruined their life and they can never walk again. And
it's
like,
very invasive. Your choice.
Oh, it's just.
Yeah, but there's
sad.
like going back to the reduction stuff. Like, there's guys out there that have like a really oversized penis that actually have bad self-esteem. They struggle. They have mental health issues.
Yeah.
They can't find a partner. They it's really difficult for them to live. So then they go get this reduction.
Yeah.
And they get teased as well. I remember watching this. I don't know where it was. I don't know what it was called. Something like Big Dick Men or something. But it was like a documentary on Stan.
Sure, it's a documentary.
Yeah.
Not a Google search or something.
Nah. It was on Stan. They followed a group of guys and they went to find about their life. And this one guy was saying he was sick and tired. Like, he would go into the change rooms at his soccer club.
Yeah.
And like new players would come in and they'd all go, "Oh, go look at his penis." Like they'd start singling him out, and like he'd be like, "Oh yeah." Well, but he's the one swinging it around.
Well, this happened. This literally,
you know what I mean?
This literally happened over the weekend. I was at an engagement and I met a bloke, right? And coincidentally, he's from African descent. And he was friends with someone at the party, and his friend came up to me and shows me a video. And he's like, "Hey, look at his haircut. Do you like his haircut?" And I'm watching the video and I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong with him?" He's just, wait for it. And I'm watching the video. And then the black dude starts walking backwards in the mirror. And then you see his whole body. And then you see his monster dick. Like, when I tell you, this is probably bigger than Drake's. Whatever we saw on Drake's, it was massive, bigger than that. It was like almost slapping the bloke's knee. And I was like, whoa. And you could tell that he was embarrassed. The guy was in front of me.
Why does he have a video?
The guy was in front of me and his mate is showing me this, and I've never met this guy in my life
What is it
before.
about guys that have obsessive with other guys' penises? It's so weird.
Look, this thing was impressive. I'm not going to lie.
I
But
get
then
it,
he told me.
why would you go around going, "Oh, look at my mate's penis"? That's so.
Also,
what I'm
why does
saying.
he have
That
a
is so
video?
weird.
That's so invasive.
Oh, his mate obviously sent it to him.
Yeah, but like,
as
why is he
friends.
showing threatening people.
That's the thing.
That's
but
not
then,
cool.
But then the guy actually started talking to me about it. And he's like, bro, he's like, if I take this out in front of a girl, they don't want to have sex. Like, I'd get rejected so many times because of it.
Oh.
But it was impressive. I'm just going to put it. This thing
Poor
was,
guy, though.
I'm not exaggerating when I say it was slapping his knee. Like, it was massive. Huge.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my size.
I'd definitely rather have Drake's penis than LeBron's foot. No doubt in my mind there. And that's what's been trending this week.
Yeah, there you go.
It. There you go. Make sure you hit subscribe. This comes here once a week, every week, here on Already Cancelled. See you later, everyone. Have a good day.
Already cancelled.
If you like the podcast, prove it. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave us a cheeky review.